So here's one with this terrific title, "Twas Within a Furlong of Edinburgh Town," by John Playford. So tell us a bit about Playford in this context and the title.
"'Twas within a furlong of Edinburgh Town." A furlong is an eighth of a mile, and you really think about furlongs when you're looking at horse races, because a lot of flat horse races are over sort of 5 furlongs for very young horses. John Playford collected this piece in The Dancing Master, but it was actually used as a song by Henry Purcell with some rather interesting lyrics. So again, it's another popular tune of the time, a banger.
It's in G minor. Obviously, in our simultaneous learning and teaching, we want to play the scale of G minor, arpeggio as well. Are there any aspects of G minor technically that we need to think about?
Well, in this piece, you're sort of oscillating. It's a more a modal G minor than a harmonic or melodic. So you have to watch very carefully when you're shifting from E natural back to an E flat. And then you have that very interesting bar 8 when you have F natural, a sharp. Very interesting little shift there. So just keep your eyes open for that one.
Is there any fingering thing that needs to be thought about there?
It is always the fork fingering on the B flat, making sure you have the right finger. Make sure you have your correct fingers on for that. And clean fingering the E flat. Going into an E flat.
When you're practicing this kind of slightly complicated fingering, take an interval, 2 notes that you feel maybe the F natural to the D, get that absolutely secure, do it lots of times, then do the D to the F sharp, then do the F natural, D and F sharp as a threesome, and gradually build up those little passages. Do that maybe for a practice or 2, and then do it within the piece.
The other thing you have to watch in this piece is the different rhythms. You have straight quavers, you have dotted quavers, and then you have the famous Scotch snap rhythm. So you have to look very carefully, because you can trip up if you're not sort of paying attention, because when you go,
and an examiner is going to be looking for these really crisp rhythms brought to life with a lot of character.
that is how you're going to use your articulation. A lot of recorder music demands that you think about how you're going to articulate the notes. I mean, if you just play, it doesn't really give you a phonic phrase direction, but if you change your articulation, and shape it, and use different kinds of articulation, then you're going to give the piece the character that it needs.
Kind of meaning really the length of the notes.
Yeah.
And studies, you heard that time played the upbeat with quite short notes, which immediately gives it a character and a sense of direction, a good rhythmical feel to it.